Hey guys, how's it going? It's Amanda. Apple released the new AirPod Pros about a week ago, and I've had some time with them, and I kind of wanted to explain to you who I feel these are for, and if you're looking for a gift, maybe for Christmas, or picking up a pair for yourself and you don't know what you should buy, I kind of want to talk about that today. Here on the left, we have the AirPods 2, and then on the right, we have the AirPods Pro. So on the left, you can see the case is kind of longer tall-wise, and on the right, it's longer width-wise. And then the stems on the AirPods are longer, and on the AirPods Pro, they're kind of shorter, and they also kind of curve in towards your face so they don't just stick straight out. And I think it just gives them a nicer overall appearance because some people joked about the first ones looking like Q-tips sticking out of your ears. And then as far as the physical side of it goes, one of the biggest upgrades are these silicone ear tips. Now that's going to help with your active noise cancellation, and it's also going to help keep your audio in, so it's going to give you a better sound whether you're using noise cancellation or not. And then it also is going to provide comfort, and it's just going to keep them in your ears a little bit better whenever you're doing physical activities. Some people had a hard time doing exercises and things like that, so these will definitely help in that aspect. Also, they are rated now for being sweat and water resistant, but they are not sweat and waterproof. This is a screenshot directly from their website, so you can pause it and read it, or you can head over there and check it out for yourself. But I myself have washed my AirPods, the original ones and the second ones, many times in the washing machine, and it takes a little while for them to dry out, maybe up to a couple days. But of course, your mileage may vary. Please be careful with these because they are very expensive no matter which model you have. Hey guys, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Dear Mob for sponsoring this video. Dear Mob is an iPhone manager. It's going to be an alternative using iTunes and allows iPhone users to either bulk upload items, or you can even go into a specific category and pinpoint it down to like my photos that were taken with portrait mode. If you guys would like to check it out, I will have a link down in the description, and make sure you guys click that coupon code for savings. Also, in this year's charging case for the AirPods Pro, they come with a USB-C to Lightning charger. They don't come with a brick, so you have to have one of the bricks from your newest iPhone 11 or another USB-C brick. Kind of cool that they're adding USB-C to all the things. I'd rather it be built into the actual case itself, but you do have to have some kind of a charging brick if you don't have other devices that are USB-C, but you got the AirPods Pro. Also, if you missed it, be sure to check out my last video. So I shared the one that I'm currently using, loving. Okay, so one of the other things you're going to notice here are these black kind of mesh strips here. These are air vents, and what that does is whenever you normally put on like some over-ear active noise canceling headphones, you put them on your head and all of a sudden you kind of get some pressure and it feels weird in your ears and in your head, and I absolutely hate that feeling. But what this does is it allows a little bit of the air to escape or maybe come in and out, and so that pressure is now relieved, so you can listen to it. You still have the noise cancellation, but you won't have to deal with that pressure to go along with it. On the new AirPod Pros, they've changed the way you interact with them. So before you used to tap, and I may be one of the only peoples that preferred it, but now you actually take the stems and you squeeze on the stems, and it seems like they've actually squeezed and depressed, but they haven't. It's just the motors in there to make it seem like it's actually working, and it gives you some feedback. And you also get the option to control which ear does what within the app. So you set it all up, and then you can press and hold for turning on Siri or noise control. And then for your music controls, instead of like squeezing and holding for a second, you just press it one time and it activates just like it did in the last ones where you tapped it. Now you just kind of give it a little squeeze. iOS 13 has also brought some really welcome changes. In Control Center, if you press and hold on your volume slider, that is going to bring up your noise cancellation off or transparency modes as well, so you can select it from there. Very similarly on the Apple Watch, if you're listening to something with your AirPods connected, you can hit the little AirPlay icon. You can change your modes there, and you can see we're connected. Let's see, what else can we do here? Oh, if I go ahead and hit back out of this, you can also use your watch to change the volume. So they don't have any kind of sliders on the AirPods if you've never used them. It's not built in, but you can use your phone, Hey Siri, or your Apple Watch to control the volume. So now I kind of want to talk about who these are for. If someone has asked you for AirPods for Christmas, say like your child, or somebody just wants AirPods, Most likely they're going to be just fine with last year's AirPod Pros too, either with or without the wireless charging case. If they specify they want the Pros, then you might try to get them the Pros. But if you don't know, if there's somebody who travels, look at all these little things. These are things I take with me when I travel. And if you're doing it for work or even fun, a lot of times we have our computers and our phones and our chargers and dongles and cables and some kind of noise canceling headphones that are usually over the ear, like these Bowers and Wilkins, or I have some Sonys, or a lot of people use the Bose ones. And all these things add up to your weight in your backpack and just a gear to carry with you. And check out this AirPod Pro case compared to my Bowers and Wilkins case. That's a significant amount of space to save in my bag. So for a lot of people on the go a lot, they can justify that price tag just in size savings alone. But if you just need AirPods, I wouldn't go with this pair unless you are the person that needs the latest and greatest, but you're already going to get them anyway, so you are not going to be here trying to find out if you should get them. One other thing I didn't think to mention is the sound. AirPods don't sound that great, so to me, I don't buy AirPods for how they sound. If they were priced at this based on sound alone, it wouldn't be worth it to me. All the functions and features and how easy they are and how easy they are to charge and to interact with all your devices, that's why you buy AirPods. I do not think the price tag for the AirPod Pros is justified just in sound alone. Yes, they sound better. If you're going to sit in a noisy room with headphones on and be trying to listen to your music, it's going to sound worse than it is if you're sitting in a dead silent room. Of course, you can concentrate and hear the music better, but I don't think it's $50 or $100 better than the previous models, especially if you get the lower end ones, which come on sale a lot for like $139. So definitely watch for those sales coming up this Black Friday. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions of things I didn't cover, please leave them in the comments down below. There'll also be links to pick these up in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.